What's good, Lounge? Today we're going to have a conversation on the top 5 best decks of the format. But before we get started, I need you to do me a favor. Go to Facebook, search the groups for Bemani Lounge. Every Wednesday and Sunday, we are hosting tournaments for real prize cards with real people. The experience is one to have. And don't forget to hit that like button at the end of this video, because you know you gotta support your boy. Let's get started. Number 5, I can honestly say Rockets is the number 5 deck of the format. I know Rockets was very strong in the last format just with Dinosaurs. It won the UDS. It went to the 3v3 Vegas and did very well there as well. But at the beginning of this new format, it wasn't looking very hot. But through trials and tribulations, Rockets have made their way and cemented their place in this format. The deck can play through so many interruptions, so many hand traps, and still kill you. Or going first can still build a decent board, which is Abomination, a Savage Dragon, and a Union Carrier and a Buster Blader Link on. And not to mention, can rip 2 cards out of your extra deck. Number 4, Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs has been a strong deck even in the previous format with Rockets and Shaddolls. And it was able to transition over after Tony Code came in because they got some new support. A level 1 Dinosaur that says, when summoned, it pops a card in your hand and searches out a big pill. You can imagine that would probably make any deck that can facilitate this card quite strong. And it did so just that. Although Dinosaurs haven't won any major online circuit tournaments, it's still a very strong rogue option when going to tournaments. You create boards like VFD, Logia, and a Big Shack or Quadalus. The option is yours. Not to mention, you rip a card out your opponent's hand. So, when picking up Dinosaurs, keep in mind the deck has options of going first and second, and is very decent in certain matchups like the combo matchups like Rockets and Emancipators, because, and honestly, all you need to do is resolve Miscellaneous, summon Big Shack, and you can do some damage. You can do some serious damage. So number 3 is Madolches. Madolches is a unique rogue deck that has the ability to go second and break these crazy boards because they main deck cards like Lava Golem, Sphere Mode, Kaijus, Dark Ruler No More, even Lightning Storm. Madolches can do whatever they want to their opponent's board, and all they need is 1 card to resolve. Just 1 card. And if that card resolves, it turns into so much advantages. So many monsters. Monsters that say send back 2 cards your opponent controls back into the deck. Graveyard or field, it doesn't matter. It's going back into the deck. It slaughters Edelen. It destroys their grind game. It destroys Emancipator's boards. And then once they destroy these boards, they kill them. They kill them. They do this very consistently. Although Madolche isn't the most popular rogue deck, it's one of the most, I would say, efficient and successful in the top cuts for the rogue options. Now, I said it's a top 5 deck video, but it is a 2-deck format. Please keep that in mind. Number 2, Edelen. Edelen is no longer this slow combo control deck. It's super fast. It plays a 1-card engine, which starts off with a Jet Synchron, shotguns into a Needle Fiber, shotguns into another card, shotguns into another card. Its end board is a Savage Dragon with 3 negates and a Herald the Arc Light, with a lot of back row and some hands, depending on how you draw. Edelen is such a strong combo / control deck that if you play against it, and you're not playing Emancipator, and you're not playing Edelen, you have very, very minimum chances of surviving. The number 1 deck of the format is Emancipators. It is a combo player's fantasy. It enables you to play through and around any hand trap your opponent can throw at you. Anything. It main decks cards like Codey Guardian and negates monster effects. It shotguns Herald the Arc Light. It shotguns Appaloosa. It doesn't matter what your opponent has in their hand. They're not stopping you. You're gonna go off. And your end boards can look like a Savage Dragon, Appaloosa for 3 or 4 negates, a Herald the Arc Light, Union Carrier equipped with the Buster Blade monster that says you cannot touch your extra deck. And don't forget the Block Dragon with the IP Masquerena. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's so powerful that it's been so popular in all these large online tournaments, in attendance and in Top Cut. Not to mention, this deck main decks blowout cards like Dark Rule No More and Lightning Storm. So even if they go second, it doesn't matter what you're playing against. They're gonna blow them out. If they draw into these cards, it doesn't matter. What you did, it's going away. So right now, there might be a little argument on what the two best decks of this two deck format is, but the numbers don't lie. Emancipators is the way to go. I do suggest you play one of these 5 decks, especially if you want to have a good chance of being successful in winning. Or if you just want to play these decks on online simulators during a quarantine, then by all means, play them. Alright Lounge, I appreciate for you watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Comment your opinions. What do you think are the best decks of the format?